Nick Cannon, the multifaceted entertainer renowned for his roles as a comedian, actor, television host, and now a father of 12, recently shared a deeply introspective revelation during an appearance on The Breakfast Club. In this candid discussion, Cannon attributed his expansive family to a trauma response stemming from his high-profile divorce from music icon Mariah Carey. Describing his post-divorce behavior as careless and frivolous, Cannon opened up about the emotional void left by the end of his marriage and how it influenced his decisions to expand his family rapidly. This admission provides a raw glimpse into the personal struggles behind his public persona, highlighting the complexities of fame, relationships, and parenthood in the entertainment industry. At 44 years old, Cannon has built a career marked by versatility, from hosting Wild 'N Out to starring in films and fathering children with multiple partners. Yet this confession reveals a man grappling with unresolved pain and its consequences. Cannon's marriage to Mariah Carey, which spanned from 2008 to 2016, was one of the most talked about unions in celebrity circles. The couple, who met while collaborating on Carey's album, The Emancipation of Mimi, tied the knot in a lavish ceremony on a private island in the Bahamas, attended by A-list guests and symbolizing a fairy tale romance. Together they welcomed twins Moroccan and Monroe in 2011, whose births were celebrated with immense joy and marked Cannon's entry into fatherhood. However, the union eventually unraveled amid rumors of infidelity, career pressures, and personal differences, culminating in a divorce that was finalized after years of on-again, off-again attempts at reconciliation. The split, which Carey later described in her memoir as heartbreaking, left Cannon in a state of emotional turmoil, one that he now identifies as the root of his subsequent life choices. Following the divorce, Cannon embarked on a path that led to him fathering 10 more children with 5 different women, a development that has both fascinated and puzzled the public. With Brittany Bell, a former Miss Arizona USA, he shares son Golden, born in 2017, daughter Powerful, who arrived in 2020, and son Rise, born in 2022. These additions to his family came during a period of intense professional growth for Cannon, as he expanded his media empire. Similarly, with Abby De La Rosa, a model and podcast host, he welcomed twin sons Zion and Zillion in 2021, followed by daughter Beautiful in 2022. De La Rosa has spoken publicly about their unique co-parenting arrangement, emphasizing communication and support. Cannon also shares daughter Onyx, born in 2022 with photographer Lanisha Cole, son Legendary, also born in 2022 with model Brie Tiesi, and daughter Halo, born in 2023 with model Alyssa Scott. Tragically, Cannon and Scott also experienced the profound loss of their son Zen in 2021 to brain cancer, an event that Cannon has described as life-altering and one that deepened his commitment to cherishing every moment with his children. In his Breakfast Club interview, Cannon delved into the psychological underpinnings of his actions, admitting that he neglected the necessary work and healing in the immediate aftermath of the divorce. "If I would have did the work and the healing after getting divorced, I probably would have took my time in a lot other scenarios," he reflected, acknowledging that jumping into new relationships and expanding his family was a misguided attempt to fill the emotional gap left by Carey. He elaborated that this approach resulted in leaving trauma every step of the way instead of fixing it from its origin, a poignant admission that speaks to the cycle of unaddressed pain perpetuating further complications. Cannon's candor here is refreshing in an industry often shrouded in superficiality, as it humanizes him and invites broader discussions about mental health among celebrities who face immense public scrutiny. Cannon further contextualized his decisions by pointing to his financial stability and lifestyle privileges. "I had the money. I had the access to whoever and however I wanted to move," he explained, noting that this sense of abundance allowed him to live life and have fun, and whatever happens, happens. "I can handle it." This mindset, while enabling his carefree approach, also led to regrets, as he wished he had thought the process through a little bit more and engaged in more inner work. Such reflections highlight the intersection of wealth, fame, and personal responsibility, where resources can amplify choices but also exacerbate their long-term effects. Cannon's story is not unique in Hollywood, where high-profile divorces often lead to rebound relationships and family expansions, but his willingness to label it as a trauma response sets him apart, potentially destigmatizing therapy and self-reflection. The implications of Cannon's family dynamics extend to his co-parenting arrangements, which he has navigated with a blend of enthusiasm and logistical challenges. With 12 children across multiple households, Cannon has emphasized the importance of presence and involvement, often sharing heartwarming moments on social media. For instance, his celebrations of birthdays and holidays with all his kids underscore a commitment to unity despite the complexities. However, critics have questioned the sustainability of such a large family, pointing to the emotional and financial demands. Cannon counters this by viewing fatherhood as his greatest role, stating in previous interviews that it brings him unparalleled joy and purpose. The loss of Zen in particular has profoundly shaped his perspective, leading him to advocate for pediatric cancer research and cherish every milestone with his surviving children. Looking back on his marriage to Carey, Cannon has spoken fondly of their time together, crediting her with teaching him about love and resilience. The twins, Moroccan and Monroe, remain a central part of his life, often featured in family gatherings that bridge his past and present. This evolution from marital bliss to post-divorce expansion illustrates Cannon's journey toward self-awareness, where admitting carelessness is a step toward growth. As he continues to host shows like The Masked Singer and pursue acting projects, Cannon's personal narrative adds depth to his professional image, reminding audiences that even entertainers are human, susceptible to the pains of heartbreak and the pursuit of healing. In the broader cultural landscape, Cannon's story sparks conversations about modern family structures, the effects of divorce on mental health, and the role of therapy in celebrity lives. By framing his fatherhood as a trauma response, he encourages others to address root causes rather than seek superficial fixes. Whether through podcasts, books, or public forums, Cannon's openness could inspire many navigating similar challenges. Ultimately, his admission transforms what might be seen as recklessness into a narrative of redemption, where acknowledging past mistakes paves the way for a more intentional future. As a father of 12, Cannon embodies the complexities of love in all its forms, proving that family, though unconventional, can be a source of profound strength and reflection.